I am Clay, and I'm plugged into ATM.
So, welcome. Thank you so much for doing this with us. This is a really cool opportunity. So we have a couple of questions to ask you. So don't be nervous like how I am. For starters, I'm Coach Lay. It's finally good to put a face to it.
Virtually meet you.
Virtually meet you, yeah. And this up top is Coach Monte.
Hi, Monte.
Hey, how you doing?
We are like the choreographers for ATO, so anything dance related is him and I. And we're also married, so because of dance that brought us. I know, right? I know you know about that. So, all right. So we're just gonna start with just a simple like, who are you? Something cool that you want to say about yourself, or like fun facts about you that most people don't know.
Sure. I'm Boonthanakit. That is how you pronounce that last name. 12 letters long. I'm Thai Chinese, and that last name is Thai. I'm originally from Atlanta, Georgia, and but I live out in LA now. And I've been dancing for I think around 14-ish years. Started in high school. Yeah, I've been a part of a few crews, but nothing like crazy. I was part of Gravy Babies, which was like a junior team for Derby. I was in the first generation of Gravy Babies.
Okay.
And then later I was on FamBiz, family business called, and then I started making Steezy, basically. And I'm the director of video at Steezy. So I'm not the CEO. Everyone keeps saying that, and I'm not the CEO. I don't want those responsibilities. I make videos there.
Okay, so our first question, well, you kind of already answered it, but how early did dance impact your life?
Yeah, it was right from the get-go. It was always about the people in the first place, right? Like right from that freshman year, which is what, 13, 14? I think 13, I was younger. I think that the biggest impression wasn't that I was looking at impressive moves. It was, I was so enamored with the warmth of people sharing a space and being themselves. And during that time, I didn't see that. Again, I didn't have vocabulary for that. I wasn't as emotionally intelligent and understanding of dance. But inside me, I could definitely feel people connected to each other, no matter what race, size, gender. It was the coolest thing. I was just nice to that. So instantly, I became enamored with it.
Nice.
I guess we have similar storylines. Remember when you were saying that you were being bullied or just because of who you are, and a lot of people, instead of trying to get to know you, they don't understand it, so they joke on it or they pick on it.
Sure.
But it's really cool how dance can be your way of saying, hi, my name is this, that, and the third, without actually speaking. Because growing up, for me, I was like, oh Lord, I don't want to talk to these people, or like I don't have anything in common with a lot of folks. But I always knew like, well, I can dance, so maybe that can be like a way of just expressing who I am. And I was actually able to meet a lot of people that way, where they'll be like, oh, that's Shalay, she knows how to dance, or that's Lay, or she can get down, or things like that.
Yeah,
so, that was really cool. So,
and I think is actually interesting about that is that I feel that in the past 4-ish years or so, I've been sort of learning to allow myself to be clay and a dancer at the same time, because I think a lot of my personality, a lot of my friendships, I describe it as I had a lot of friendships through activity and proximity. Meaning, when you're on a dance crew, you are always around the same people, and you share a space, and you create together, and it's so warm and so fun. And then when I left the team, there are a few people I hang out with, but I realized, oh wow, where are my friends? Outside of sharing dance itself, was I actually connecting with people and being intentional? I think that's been an interesting journey to be able to allow myself not to have a life separate from dance, but to know who I am outside of just being the dancer, because I've grown so reliant on that. How easy is it for people to be like, oh, that guy's dope, he can hit this move. I'm like, yes, but I love conversation as well as speaking with my body. And I think that's a really fun thing, because, the mantra we talked about vocabulary, and I believe that a lot of my ways of explaining dance and caring about how other people understand and meet me where my mind is and where my body is has translated into just regular day conversation beyond having to physically dance or talk about dance. So, I don't know. I completely agree with you, right? And I think it's such an interesting balance life, right?
Right. Okay, yeah. So, all right. So our next question, we talked about you growing into dance, you learning who you are in dance, how that's growing confidence in you. Now you're able to make connections, things like that. But what was it that, or how did you turn it into a passion? How did you turn that passion into a purpose that impacts or influences others?
Great question. I believe a lot of it came down to what I was originally saying, how I just put myself in the places where I was able to be most authentic. I've always filmed videos. That has been my thing I've done since I was even in Atlanta. I just, made skits with my friends in the neighborhood and such. And I remember there was a period of time when I was watching YouTube videos, and remember I started dance with making videos, and I realized that there's nothing that any dancer could say, oh my gosh, that's so me, meaning relatable content online. There was stuff about dance, things that taught you, but there weren't things like skits. There weren't things that pieces of content that people would go like even as a beginner or as a person deep in the community, you can relate to in a way. Like the parking lot practices that people in SoCal especially do, and I thought that was so interesting. And I basically craved making that sort of content so that I can sort of like put my feelings in a humorous way into something that's legible for those around. So I decided I wanted to make dance skits. And that is how I ended up reaching out to Steezy, because a friend recommended, like, maybe you can use them as a platform. Because Steezy at that time was simply it was just a blog, right? And it was a popular blog. I mean, like tens of thousands of unique page views every month for just a few simple articles about how to remember choreography better,
Yes.
And so I remember reaching out to Connor there. Connor is one of the co-founders of Steezy. Steezy at the time was Connor, Evan, who were the co-founders, and then Jessie had joined in during that time too, and she became a writer for the blog. And I asked if I could use it as a platform to start making skits for dancers, and they said, we can give it a go. We do have a YouTube channel just has interviews on it with like Sora Yang and like just people in the early days there. And I started making skits, and those skits were really well received by not a huge amount of people, but the people who watched it really, really enjoyed that. And I think that was the coolest thing. In the early days especially, it was great to get big numbers on videos, but the whole intention I had was I wanted to make dancers feel like they could be related to, or they could relate themselves to something. And that ended up creating an entire pathway. I started doing online dance classes because people kept reaching out, about Steezy and about how to improve in a certain style. We were like just gotta take class. Like, you can read a lot, but you gotta take class. So I started doing that, and I don't know. I think it's always just been, I wanted to do something because I felt it was missing for myself. And maybe some of these activities, some of these mediums exist in other places, or maybe they exist around me and I just don't know it yet. I still think it's okay to pursue. I still think it's okay to create things. If I made dance skits and then 1 week later someone else started making dance skits because they didn't know I was doing it or they saw and they were inspired, that's okay too. And we should do that. And I think that allows us to thrive, whether we are properly making a lot of money or not. There's so much joy in those moments. Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah, that really does.
Yes. So you spoke a little bit about feelings, the feeling of dance, and what you wanted it to be for other dancers. So just to put it in words, how has dance become an outlet for you, and how do you use that as an outlet?
It's kind of funny, but I think that for me, dance is, I don't even know if this is a word, a simplifier. And it's kind of hilarious because dance is so ridiculously intricate, cultural, and right when it gets cultural, it's intricate. It's not all about yourself anymore. However, I believe the beauty of dance is that it can be what you want it to be, and you can be yourself within that. And I enjoy the sort of guidelines, because a lot of myself and my personality is, I want to do everything everywhere. I want to be whatever I want to be. And it's funny because dance within styles, dance forms, have rules and limitations. And I really, really love that those things exist, because it gives me some guidelines to a fairly chaotic personality in life that I have. And I think that when you have an outlet, the outlet shouldn't be everything at once. Because I believe you need to learn who you are through the guidelines of a space. And I do believe that dance forms like popping, like waving, have done a lot for me in that space. I love that I can speak in those languages, and I love that even me speaking in those languages better can honor others. That's really special. Like, I always have seen myself and know that I'm a guest in a street dance culture, and I know that there's so much that I want to be and want to do, but the guidelines and the care that I should be putting towards every little action that I put out, it doesn't stress me out, which is good. I feel overjoyed that when I'm able to honor a style, honor people through it, it gives me dopamine rush, it gives me that serotonin, you know, it gives me, I get so pumped. And so I think that boundaries and guidelines have helped structure me as a person and allowed me to excel and shoot farther than I ever could have gone. And now I can connect with people not through them seeing that I'm a chubby Asian kid. Now I can connect with them. There's a gateway where people go, this guy's got some moves, you know? It's actually funny because when you look at that video, the one on, you know, side playing, the London dance, the amount of people commenting that I'm a culture vulture, I'm appropriating everything that I'm doing, it's massive. Because when a video goes much bigger, becomes more viral than, you know, you ever intended, context is taken out. People don't know who I am. They don't know what I care about. They don't know who I teach. They don't know where I'm from. I think people think that I'm like in China or something, and they're like, they hate our people, but they love our culture. And you know, I do see where there's a lot of hurt, and why people can take the context away from what's actually existing there. That's a boogie zone class, you know? And
Right.
Taurus. But it's okay to. It's okay. There's nothing that I owe to them to say that that I I know I'm doing this for the culture. I'm doing this. I'm not doing this for the culture, but I find joy in honoring the culture. And that, I think, is really special because now I can be authentic within that space rather than being performative in the things that I am not as knowledgeable about, because I don't know everything about my style. I don't know everything about the people I haven't met every single OG. So it's fun. I love thriving and growing in this space.
Okay.
Where can people reach you, and what events are coming up in the works?
Reach me on IG.
IG.
Yeah. At ClaydohBOON. Everything of mine is at ClaydohBOON. If you see it, it's me. If someone's scamming you and it's at ClaydohBOON, it's probably still me. You know? Yeah, everything is at ClaydohBOON on every platform, basically.
Okay. What do you have coming up for you? Like something exciting besides you coming here soon?
Yes. You know what's funny is I have a pretty open schedule. You know, people always say, like, I know you're busy, but, and it's funny, like, I do have my full work days and everything, but I'm not that busy. I can always schedule things.
Okay.
So,
that's good to hear.
yeah, no, it's true. It's like, I always say I'm not that busy. If I want to do something, I'll find time to schedule it in, right? So, you know, yes, I do have, I will be coming out to, it's Phoenix, right?
Phoenix, Mesa, Arizona,
Yes, I will go to the general Phoenix area sometime in January, late January. That will be very exciting.
That will be very exciting.
And really, like, I probably just have another dance camp in Mexico next year, way later. But whatever fills in between is nothing quite yet. I'm going to Thailand in January, and I'll probably set up a few dance classes there. I'm visiting with my wife and my family to visit my family out there, and so I'll probably set up some classes with like some of my friends over there. Calm Fire, he's awesome. Yeah, nothing else. I'm chilling. It's gonna be big.
Just one more question. So, what's a power tip that you would give to current dancers or anybody involved in the performing arts in their journey now?
So there's this writer named Neil Gaiman. He wrote Sandman. You know, there's a new show out on Netflix called Sandman, but you know, that was a comic before a book. He had this speech that he said at like in Philadelphia at like school, College of the Arts. I will not be able to put it into his words, but the greatest thing about entering into a world of creativity and arts is that you do not know the rules yet. And that is wonderful. That is such a special thing, because every rule and boundary, every limit that there is, has been created by a person who had not yet fully tested their bounds. And I know it sounds so big, so crazy, but that's the exciting thing. Despite the fact that what you do, you might have to backtrack because it might not be what other people intended for it to be. For instance, if I were to do something like, I don't know, like, what if this is my new move in popping, right? And I somehow make it look cool. And people are like, that's not popping. Well, for me, if I only stuck within popping this whole time, I would be limited to only that. But me doing that, and people telling me that, is exciting because I know that I'm doing something outside of what's already had guidelines. And it's important. I know what is within the bounds, and I accidentally went outside of those bounds. And I can thrive there too, as long as I can honor both sides and know that one is me exploring and the other is something that I'm a part of that's bigger than me. That's so thrilling. So I would say, break the boundaries and the rules, and honor the things that are bigger than you.
Nice. Very well said.
Very well said. Well, Clay, thank you so much for this interview. If we can just have you say one more thing before we go, and then we'll leave you alone for the rest of the day. So, You're going to look into the camera and you're going to say, I'm Clay and I am plugged into ATO.
I am Clay and I'm plugged into ATO.
Okay. Thank you so much. We'll see you real soon.
Thank you so much.
Of course, y'all. Talk to you soon.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.